So I'm out here today at the Catamount Community Forest with Andrea Shortsleeve, who's a biologist with the Vermont Department of Fish and Wildlife. So Andrea, you're looking at all this messiness, all these places that we're managing right now and seeing some canopy gaps and some deadwood on the ground and other stuff. What do you think?
It's a really exciting spot. I'm like really excited to come back in the spring when all the birds are back to see where they're going to be feeding and where all the bugs are going to be. Like, I think this looks great. It's really exciting.
One thing that I deal with all the time talking to landowners is that everybody has this this same kind of idea about what a healthy forest looks like, what a well-managed forest looks like, which looks kind of like a park, right? Basically doesn't have any of the structures, you know, dead wood, different sizes and ages of trees, big old dead trees, maybe trees with cavities in them, stuff like that. It doesn't have any of those structures that we're actually managing for. And now, like, I've started to see all that stuff, that messiness, as being like really beautiful. Yeah,
and like between hunting and then also just doing like wildlife work, when you spend a lot of time in the woods sitting still waiting, you start to appreciate all the things that are happening in the woods when it's messy around you, and all the different values that like all the structure has, different animals, how they use it differently.
A lot of people say about this area of Catamount is that it's like peaceful. You know that we're facing a climate crisis and also a biodiversity crisis.
Arguably a bigger crisis.
Yeah, like all of these species that are precious and worthy of life have the right to exist. And you know, we go into these ecosystems and maybe they feel peaceful to us, but they're masking this reality, which is anything but peaceful. Right? Which is extremely scary and serious. And I do these drastic actions to try and make better habitat in the woods. It's me, I think, matching the level of that seriousness. We've changed the way this area of forest looks, but it feels like it's no less than what's required of us in this moment. You know, it's a big deal. The species that live here are in trouble. We got to help them.
Walking around some of the woods being like, oh, this is really nice, but it's like, actually there's some other things going on that we're not really acknowledging.
Here, you know, we've gone into this forest that was pretty even age stand of these big white pine trees and retained all of the biggest of those white pine trees. Like, we've definitely cut some big white pine trees and we've left tons and tons of them forever. And so now the thing that's really exciting is we still have that canopy. We still have the habitats that those white pine trees are providing. And then also in the spaces where we've cut trees, we have the opportunity to regenerate so many other things that weren't here before.
It's going to be really neat.
You know, still have like the blackburnian thwarting us that we're never able to see in the top of the tree. And then we'll also have black-throated blue warblers nesting in the shrubs. Humans for scale. L stands for legacy.
L stands for legit.
This charismatic piece of deadwood right here.